Alright, so today we're cooking New York strip steaks on the grill. You know, it's kind of hard to find a good ribeye right now. All the meat processing places, or many of them, are shut down and meat supplies are cut down. So, what do? You go to the store, all the ribeyes are gone. But they do have New York strips. So I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and make a video on how you can make a New York strip steak taste just as good as any ribeye you ever had. Check this out. Okay, first we need to understand what exactly a New York strip steak is. The ribeye is off of the rib section of the cow there, as you can see in this graph. The New York strip comes from the short loin, which is right next to it. Just as good, just a little bit tougher. Now, first thing we're going to do is use this tenderizer, and we're going to tenderize this meat a little bit. Basically, by doing this, it makes the meat softer and accept that marinade a lot easier. When you're done cooking, it's going to fall apart in your mouth. You're going to be able to cut it very easily. Now make sure when you're tenderizing it, you're not over tenderizing it and actually tearing the meat up and making it fall apart on the board there. Do both sides. Alright, now let's get ready for the marinade. There's 4 key ingredients in my marinade. You're going to see them here. Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, and teriyaki sauce. Mix those in equal parts into a bowl. And now the last, most important ingredient is actually sesame seed oil. It's got a very strong flavor, so you don't want to use too much. 1 part of the sesame seed oil to 5 parts the rest. Okay, mix that up very well, and go ahead and get you some Ziploc bags out. You're going to put each steak individually into a Ziploc bag. Pour in half that marinade for 1 steak, and you're going to use the other half on another steak. You can gently push the air out of the bag. You want the marinade to hit as many sides as possible while it's in the bag. You want to marinate this steak for at least 2 to 3 hours, minimum of 2 hours. Every 30 minutes or so, you can check the refrigerator and flip it. That's going to make sure that that juice gets on all sides of the steak. And it's got plenty of opportunity to let it soak into the meat. Alright, let's use that marinating time to get the grill ready. I use a chimney starter with mine. It's kind of cheating. I actually put it on the gas side and light it up, let that chimney get going. I've got charcoal and gas that I use when I cook a steak. I actually sear the steak on the gas side and I cook it on the charcoal side. I get that gas really hot, up to 700 degrees. After 2 or 3 hours of marinating, go ahead and pull it and let's get cooking. Okay, first thing you want to do is you want to sear your steak. So throw it on each side 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes tops. That's going to lock those juices inside the steak. Then flip it and put it on the other side for 1 to 2 minutes. Then you're going to take it out and throw it on the charcoal side of the grill. That's where you're going to cook it. Don't put the steak directly over the charcoal, put it to the side so that it can cook. That charcoal side is about 500 degrees. Now on the cooking side over the charcoal, you're going to cook them for 5 to 7 minutes on each side, depending on the thickness of the steak. You can see I use the marinade sauce to actually keep that steak moist while I'm cooking it. You can take a knife and put a small little cut on the side of one of those steaks just to see if it's done to your liking. Some people like their steaks rare, some people medium, some people well done, so you can use that knife to see how this steak is being cooked. When you're done, these steaks should be perfect. They've been marinated longer, they've been tenderized more, and you've gave them the proper searing treatment to make these New York strip steaks taste just as good as any ribeye that you've ever had. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more easy to follow recipes, simple step-by-step guides. We'll see you next time.